What's up, guys? This is James TV, where I break down legends, myths, conspiracy theories, and everything in between. You're watching Ancient Aliens Volume 2, where I try to answer the question, did aliens help build ancient structures? What? While trying to answer this question, it's important to note that history claims to have the answer to how the pyramids were built. But what history can't answer is how these structures are still the most accurate structures on Earth today. So, did aliens help build the pyramids? Let's find out. The pyramids of Giza are an amazing feat of construction that even we would struggle with building today. They're extremely accurate and precise measurements. It's the longest standing structure of its ancient time. It's been here for 4,500 years. So the ancient aliens theory suggests that the aliens helped build the pyramids and other ancient structures to help mankind evolve, grow as a society, and as a civilization. Here's a bit of background on the Great Pyramid of Giza. Constructed by the pharaoh Khufu, it was to symbolize his reign on Egypt. Its base is measured at 775 feet, and it's the largest of the three pyramids in the area. Approximately 2.3 million stones were cut and transported to build this 5.75 million ton structure. The stones used to build this pyramid each weighed 2.5 tons. That's the same weight as 2 black rhinos. How did they move these stones into position without cranes or other modern technology? If they designed some kind of pulley system, how did they operate it? With cattle? Use manpower? It seems very difficult to pull a 2.5 ton stone even with modern technology. It's starting to seem harder to believe the Egyptians did this at all. This next fact I'm going to tell you is mind-blowing if you think about it, that the pyramid was built 4,500 years ago. The pyramids of Giza are perfectly placed at the center of Earth's landmass. How did they manage to do this without any way to know where to put it? Here's another startling fact. If you take the length and width of the Great Pyramid, that's the longitude and latitude of the equator. What that means is the Great Pyramid of Giza is a scale model of the northern hemisphere. Whoa. Did you know Orion's Belt aligns with the pyramids? So, knowing that, here's a thinking point. Aligned with stars and constellations, how did the Egyptians do that so accurately? Could the pyramids have more to them than just a resting place for the pharaohs to go in the afterlife? I believe they certainly did. It's not a coincidence that they line up with constellations in the sky. If you still don't think there could be alien ties with the pyramid, listen to this. If you take the coordinates of the Great Pyramids, that sequence of numbers matches light speed measured in meters per second. That's one hard fact to explain. Lastly, let's talk about the Sphinx. No one knows who built it, what it was used for, what its purpose was, or even how old it is. This was the largest structure in ancient history, measuring 66 feet high and 240 feet long. No official Egyptian name for the Sphinx, as the name Sphinx is actually Greek, which came 2,000 years later. Why is it that there's no record of the Sphinx? Not even an Egyptian name. Did Egyptians forget to name it? Did the history of this get lost over thousands of years? We won't know for sure, but I'm willing to bet that it has a secret past we don't know about just yet. So, I have shown you and told you things you may or may not have known about the pyramids and the Sphinx. I want you to make your own conclusions about what you have seen in this video. Well, that's it for this episode of James TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. Remember, seeing is not always believing. Sometimes believing is enough. See you next time on James TV. I'm out of here.